Hello, welcome to your individual aura. We are going to start with the questions. What are other important events in your country that mark a change in your life?
So we have some rite of passages in Mexico, but most of them are for women, like the Fiesta de Quinceañera, which is a party that they throw that families and friends throw for uh, a woman that is turning 15. And in this case, that rite of passage is for women and does not impact my life personally. But, however, a certain rite of passage for men, I think, can be when we work for the first time, when we start, I don't know, taking our life seriously, when we start making money, when we start, you know, understanding things that are more known to be understood by adults. So yeah, I think that's very confusing, but that's the way that men perceive their rites of passage in Mexico. It's not like a definite ceremonial thing like the bar mitzvah or any of the rites of passage we saw on this partial. However, it is that way.
To what extent do you think you should keep or abandon some of your traditions?
Well, I think that depends from personal criteria and personal opinion. I personally would like to keep some things of the Mexican culture and throw some things out of my life because some things are not very really beneficial. Like the culture of being late all the time and that being normal, I don't think that's nice. I don't think I want to implement that in my life. However, some things are really good, like the fact that Mexicans we have a very strong connection with our family and we are very close to them. We value and prioritize the family over pretty much everything, and that is, I think, a value that is a really good thing to have because the family is the only people you can really trust in your life most of the times. So yeah, there that depends on personal criteria and critical thinking. I think that's up to everyone from themselves. And yeah, that's the thing for that.
To what extent are we shaped by the rites of passage we undergo on our journey from adolescence to adulthood?
Well, of course, that will change us because, well, if that's like a definite rite of passage, such as the bar mitzvah or the quinceañera, well, I think that is very clearly stating that you are now an adult and you are now responsible for your actions. So that may give you some confidence on one hand. However, it may also overwhelm you by the newly found responsibilities that you have. So maybe you're now expected to work or you're now expected or pressured into marrying someone that happens a lot for women. So yeah, I think it is different for women and for men and depends on also the country. For men, I think as I said, the rites of passage as working as taking your life more seriously do impact your life a lot. For example, I'll relate this to my life. When I started working, I started to value money a lot more, and my parents stopped altogether the the things that they bought for me. So it's now you're on your own. You make your own money. You buy your own things. If you want a book, if you want something, if you want anything apart from food and shelter, um, you're gonna have to buy it yourself. So that I think taught me a lot of personal accountability and yeah, I think I live my rite of passage that way by valuing what others gave me before I turned into a man, and now I have to take responsibility and just be that kind of person now.